I'm Soren Kierkegaard, a Danish philosopher and theologian. I believe that the big questions of life can only be answered through personal experience and choice. I've always been interested in exploring the deepest questions of human existence. I have a unique perspective on the nature of faith and individual responsibility. I have written extensively on these topics, and my ideas went on to have a profound impact on the development of modern philosophy. My notable quotes can help deepen your understanding of yourself and the world around you. People demand freedom of speech as a compensation for the freedom of thought which they seldom use. Life can only be understood backwards, but it must be lived forwards. I see it all perfectly. There are two possible situations. One can either do this or that. My honest opinion and my friendly advice is this: do it or do not do it. You will regret both. The highest and most beautiful things in life are not to be heard about, nor read about, nor seen, but, if one will, are to be lived. Face the facts of being what you are, for that is what changes what you are. Most men pursue pleasure with such breathless haste that they hurry past it. To dare is to lose one's footing momentarily. Not to dare is to lose oneself. Love does not alter the beloved, it alters itself. A man who as a physical being is always turned toward the outside, thinking that his happiness lies outside him, finally turns inward and discovers that the source is within him. The more a man can forget, the greater the number of metamorphoses which his life can undergo. The more he can remember, the more divine his life becomes. During the first period of a man's life, the greatest danger is not to take the risk. Trouble is the common denominator of living. It is the great equalizer. I feel as if I were a piece in a game of chess when my opponent says of it, "That piece cannot be moved." Since my earliest childhood, a barb of sorrow has lodged in my heart. As long as it stays, I am ironic. If it is pulled out, I shall die. Personality is only ripe when a man has made the truth his own. It seems essential in relationships and all tasks that we concentrate only on what is most significant and important. At the bottom of enmity between strangers lies indifference. Life has its own hidden forces which you can only discover by living. It belongs to the imperfection of everything human that man can only attain his desire by passing through its opposite. Marriage brings one into fatal connection with custom and tradition, and traditions and customs are like the wind and weather, altogether incalculable. Patience is necessary, and one cannot reap immediately where one has sown. Take away paradox from the thinker, and you have a professor. The truth is a snare. You cannot have it without being caught. You cannot have the truth in such a way that you catch it, but only in such a way that it catches you. The function of prayer is not to influence God, but rather to change the nature of the one who prays. Our life always expresses the result of our dominant thoughts. People understand me so poorly that they don't even understand my complaint about them not understanding me. Life is not a problem to be solved, but a reality to be experienced. If one has only one friend, then that friend is, in a sense, not only a friend, but also a world to explore and discover. If you enjoyed the video, please help support the channel with a like and leave a comment. Thank you. Until next time, peace.